Oh, by the way, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of it. Get really up on that mic. The mics are designed to be like in front of you.
Yeah.
Don't be scared of it. It won't bite hard.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Super ready.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Don't be afraid of it, boy. Get your mouth right up on it.
Roll the intro. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to... No, we gotta do that one again.
Oh my god.
I felt like you were. It almost felt like you were trying to scare us. with
I was
yelling.
trying to. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another episode of Bitcade. This is episode 18. It's been a while since we recorded, but it's not been too long. Yeah, good.
Well, we haven't
Yeah,
started
yeah,
yet.
yeah,
so.
we'll do that. We'll do
Okay,
that for the
fine.
whole time. You just hit the lap button every time we stop the
Yeah.
conversation. Anyway, welcome to another episode of Bitcade. My name is Ryan E. Moore, but joining us is...
Ashton, hi.
And then, like normal, is...
David.
And, yeah. Dude, you have crossed over. Do
I
you
have.
feel weird being, like, on this side of the internet?
I feel like I joined the dark side
Oh,
of the internet.
Is that what?
Um,
Dark side's the best
I-
side.
I live on Mixer right now, so
That's true. You've been doing
Fighting
some
a good
good
fight.
stuff. Yeah, doing some good stuff over there on Mixer. Links in the description below for our Mixer link, and it's mixer.com/Primal Target for you audio listeners. Today is the episode you've all been waiting for because now we've really got everything out of the way. Because E3 happened about 2 weeks ago now.
Yeah.
But we had an episode recording, and then I do have to out myself. I was reading off the stuff on this notebook here, and then I put it down on my laptop, and it just hit the space bar, and then I didn't notice it for a while, and then when I did it again, I actually noticed it. Looked at the computer, it stopped when I was talking through Xbox. Luckily, we've kind of restructured what we were gonna do, and so it's a bit better of how we were gonna do it. We're not gonna. You obviously know if you want to check out like in-depth analysis of what conferences happened and what they talked about.
Not us.
Yeah, go watch
That's been
IGN.
done.
Yeah, do what they need to do. What this is, we are going to talk about our top 3 things that we saw from each of the main conferences. So that includes EA, Microsoft, Bethesda, Square Enix, and PlayStation. So those are what did I say that?
No.
I didn't say that? Okay, so yeah, there are
That's fine.
6, aren't there? And Ubisoft. So, but before that happens, it's time to figure out who won the E3 predictions there, David.
Oh yeah.
You and I
Mm-hmm.
made some predictions
Yeah,
to
we did.
see who could win. So, we did this in 2 episodes. We did a Walmart leak episode,
Yeah.
and then we did our official E3 predictions. So, what I did is I actually went and put those all on paper.
Yeah.
So, we're going to go through the Walmart ones since we talked about Walmart first.
Yeah.
Here's what we did. The Division 2
Mm-hmm.
did get announced.
Yeah.
Point for you, point for me.
Yeah.
Splinter Cell was not there,
You know.
but we both said yes.
Yeah.
So we did not get a point. So right now, 1-1. Can you be our scorekeeper there, lovely assistant? Grand. Thank you.
Some high tech scorekeeping you got
Oh
there.
yeah.
Borderlands 3. Both of us said yes. It was not there.
No.
Thanks for teasing for them. The Last of Us 2, David said yes. I said yes. Point to both. Final Fantasy 7, we both said yes. It was not there, unfortunately. Assassin's Creed, both of us said no. It was there. Smash Brothers, both of us said yes. We got a point. Beyond Good and Evil, we both said yes. Both point. Metroid 4, David said yes.
Yeah.
I said no. Point me.
Yeah.
Gears of War 5, we both said no, but it was there. No points awarded. Just Cause, you said yes. I said no. David gets a point. Dreams. Dreams. Both of us said yes. It was there. We both got a point. You know how to do sign language?
Yeah, you know,
6
yeah.
is 6.
What?
No,
No,
6.
6.
Is
6,
this?
7,
Yes.
8,
Yeah.
9.
6, 7, 8, 9. 10.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. Rage 2, it was there. Both of us get a point. Forza Horizon 4, both of us said yes. Both of us get a point. So at the end of that, 8-8 should be the score total. What happened?
I don't know.
What happened? Okay, well, I totaled
You
it
are
out. Thank
lucky
God.
Rebecca is not here because she's fluent in ASL.
Oh, yeah?
She would just
She would sign circles
she
around
would
you.
get you.
Oh, man. Be swearing at me in different language.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because so my brother's also fluent in ASL, and so when we have like Thanksgiving and stuff, and we're at the table, they're like having this conversation between the two, and everybody's just staring at them.
Yeah, I
Like,
know
yeah.
basic sign language like A, B, C, D, and like I know those, but I don't know like thank you. I don't even know how to say my own name, like other than like
I know,
RYAN.
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. It's interesting, yeah. All right, E3 predictions. This was just our predictions
This was
in
the
general.
Wild West.
This was what it was.
The Primal Target.
Yeah. So, points get awarded based on how specific we got. We got a
Right,
bonus
we
point.
We got a little specific.
Yeah,
on
so
this,
if you got more specific in it, you got more of a point.
Yeah.
Okay? So this is where you can earn a lot of points here.
Yeah.
Anthem.
Mm-hmm.
You said gameplay on Xbox's stage.
Mm-hmm.
I went a little bit in depth. I said trailer, release date, and EA.
Yeah.
I got 3 points. You got 1 point because we did get to see gameplay on Xbox's stage, I believe. So, Cyberpunk 2077. This was an interesting one.
Yeah.
We said, you said gameplay, a release date, trailer, and on PlayStation stage. I said PlayStation, hybrid trailer, no release date. Unfortunately,
We got one.
I got 1 point out of that, out of the no release date.
Yeah.
So right now, 4-1. I take a strong lead here. Bethesda IP in space. Now I didn't do this one, but you were able to get some point here. It was on Bethesda stage, a hybrid trailer, and a release date. Obviously, it was only on Bethesda stage, so 1 point awarded there. Forza Horizon 4. You did not go for this one. You just didn't go for it.
Yeah.
I said release date, gameplay, and Xbox, and we saw it all happen. There were some points awarded there. Spider-Man, gameplay, open world, boss fight. I said gameplay and boss fight. Here, there wasn't really a boss fight, so I didn't award points there.
Him,
Yeah, so we both got points for gameplay.
Yeah.
Halo 6, no points awarded here because they didn't go into specifics of it. It's all speculation on Halo 6. We just got Halo Infinite, and so
I'll talk more about that later.
yeah, so no points awarded here because I was going for specifically Halo 6, not some maybe.
Yeah.
It wasn't there.
Well,
So no points awarded there. Last of Us Part 2, you said gameplay and a release date. I said trailer and a release date. You got 2 points of this because you said gameplay, and mine was just a trailer. And we did get to see gameplay. So you got 2 points on that one. I only got 1 because we did get a release date. I said, so the next one was Pokemon. You said not there. I said at the Treehouse event and a trailer. 0 points for me, 1 point for you there. Red Dead. We got you said hybrid and on PlayStation stage.
Yeah.
I said not there.
Yeah.
It was not there.
Not there.
Metroid 4. We both said trailers. There was no trailer.
Not there.
And Tomb Raider, you said a hybrid on Xbox's stage, and I said gameplay on Xbox's stage. So you went with more of like you were wanting a gameplay / trailer.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
and this was
that's what
more
we
of
said, yeah.
gameplay because it had cutscenes and actual live action gameplay. And so it was. Wait, I thought it was at Xbox's stage. Was it at Xbox?
It was.
Yeah.
It was at Xbox. Yeah.
Okay, so you should have got a point on that one. So you actually got 7 points, and I got 12 points out of that,
Nice.
which made it 20-15, and I win
Nice.
the first E3. predictions thing. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Yeah. But that was fun. Like
Yeah.
trying to see
Trying
what
to
we could
guess.
do. So we'll give that a shot next time as well. So there you go. Now that that's all off the table, I'm going to stop talking because we're going to go down this direction, starting with the first press conference that happened at E3 2018 was EA. So how do you want to do this?
I mean, well, we were talking about how we just wanted to list off the games that we found interesting or any surprise or anything like that we saw at the conference. So let's not necessarily get in depth about the conferences because at this time everybody's probably seen them. So it's more of like what are we looking forward to out of these conferences.
So do you want to do it like how we used to do list things where you say one, he says one, I say one, and then we kind of go down?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
So
yeah.
they're in no particular order.
Yeah.
They're just here. We're going to talk about it. So David, why don't you take us away with the first one you want to talk about?
Yeah, the only so the first one for me is Jedi Fallen Order.
I have that one down too.
Just because it's just we know it's a thing. That's all we know. They said it's supposed to be what, like a single player RPG of some sort. Or
They didn't even say
really
that.
Anything,
They didn't say anything
They
about
just said
that.
that they're making a Star Wars game.
Yeah, they just said it's called Jedi: The Fallen Order between 3 and 4
Yeah.
and holiday 2019. That was all we got out of that.
Yeah, it was very awkward too.
Yeah.
But that's just I'm just ready for something that's not Battlefront.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
but it's Respawn, so it's telling me it's gonna probably be first person
Yeah,
something.
it'll probably be that.
But it did say Jedi.
Yeah.
So we're a first person Jedi. And I don't know what that even really means. But
I don't know. Like I said,
So
I think it's interesting. I want to know more about it. I think that's it.
Does it feel like you're Genji the whole time? Like, is that how it's going to feel?
I hope not.
Where you're just like fast and whizzing through?
Oh man, I hope not.
Oh, man.
But yeah, first one for me is Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay.
That's the only thing that
Do you have anything about Star Wars? You have it written down there.
Yeah, for me, like, Star Wars, Jedi Order seems pretty cool, but mainly when they were up there, they're just kind of admitting that they suck. And that
EA in general was
Yeah.
admitting that they suck. So this following that was not really, or
Yeah.
before that was not
So-
really good.
mainly they talked more about Star Wars Battlefront 2 than they did Jedi Order.
Yeah.
And they're talking about how they're fixing certain things, but I mean, honestly, with that game, I feel like they're beating the dead horse. They just need to figure out what's going to work for them for their next game. That's what they should use it for.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's all I had for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you got here?
I had Unravel 2.
Unravel 2.
Unravel 2 looked actually pretty cool. I didn't play the first one, but it looked really interesting. It looked like a great opportunity for some couch co-op action, which we don't have a great amount of in the industry at the moment. So,
No. Yeah, it definitely looked pretty cool. Of like,
pretty cool.
Even as a single player, you can kind of meld them together to kind of move
Yeah.
faster.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, some of those puzzles seem like they could be, like that's going to be a little challenging to try and figure out.
It did look a little bit stressful, but it looked like a beautiful game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, available now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right
so
now.
it's now available. I have. They talked about cloud gaming.
Yeah.
And I'm only going to mention this one time because, and throw in Microsoft mentioned this, Ubisoft CEO mentioned this
He's been
a
mentioning
week
it for
before.
a
Yeah, a while, a
long
couple years
time.
now.
Yeah.
But he mentioned it recently when when E3 was going to happen. He mentioned it like a week prior, and about essentially you would be playing the game, but not really owning the game in some ways.
Well, I mean, the gaming industry is kind of going down the way of, the Netflix model.
Yeah.
And so that's basically what it is.
Yeah, because like Resident Evil 7 is rumored to be coming to Switch, and I don't know if it's confirmed yet. But like the way that it would come to Switch without it having to like destroy the Switch you would pay like a $20 subscription, and then you would essentially play it connected.
Right.
But it is a single player game connected to the cloud, which is an interesting kind of
You gotta have
thing
that
to go
Wi-Fi.
with. Yeah, so the only way to playing it is through Wi-Fi.
Through Wi-Fi.
So yeah, I don't know. Like it just kind of stuck out to me, especially since it was mentioned at from three different developers, and so like, I don't know. I'm not really against it, but I think you're gonna have to really hard sell me on if it's gonna be good.
The problem is gonna be download speeds, because he's downloading data for playing a game is not like trying to stream something on Netflix.
No. Well, PlayStation Now
tried
uses
it.
Yeah.
Try it. Yeah. Well,
They still use it.
They still do it, but load times are long. It's laggy.
Yeah.
There's input lag. It's not great. So
Yeah, you're essentially banking on the fact that your user has an amazing connection, and if they don't, then like your single player experience looks like
just
garbage.
part of it. Even if you have a good connection right now, the PlayStation Now still isn't. I still wouldn't recommend it. Even if you've got strong internet.
It's really unrealistic with the industry now too, though, because with how in detail they're making these games and how amazing they're making them.
You don't play in a stream cloud gaming 4K.
Yeah, was going to take a lot of internet.
frame plus.
Yeah,
like,
there's no net neutrality anymore, so it's going to suck.
What about the multi-gamer houses? That no one's going to be able to play a game.
Yeah,
basically
because they're trying to stream all that.
Yeah,
yeah.
It doesn't make any sense
right
now.
Yeah,
like I said, it definitely. I mean, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen, but I don't think the infrastructure is available to support it at what gamers will demand of it.
And I'm one of those people that still that buys my games physically too.
See,
I do buy some digital.
I am not. I am completely. I only get them physical if they're cheap.
I buy physical ones when I know I don't want it forever. Like if it's a sports game, I refuse to buy it digitally, but I'll buy it physically and then I'll just trade it in for the next one. So it's like that's my process of that. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Cloud gaming might not be too far away, and we might talk about that again on a podcast in the future, but we'll see.
Yeah, I think it's cool. I think it's neat. I think it's interesting. It just means though more subscription fees and but that's the way entertainment's going now. So
and that's the way it goes. What do you got, David?
My next one is Sea of Solitude.
Sea of Solitude. I don't have that one on here.
That's that indie game. That's like the
that's right, the German one.
That's the one game that was announced that showed like, hey,
the cat is in the garbage can right now. What? He's really going for it though.
He's not a raccoon.
What'd you find, buddy?
Bella. Hey.
He's really going for it. Yeah, I don't know what's in there. He was really digging, though.
Yeah.
Really digging for it.
Being his best little raccoon he can be.
Okay.
All right.
Sea of Solitude.
Yeah, Sea of Solitude. I think, for me, that's the only gameplay trailer at the EA press conference that really sparked my interest. I didn't really care for anything at EA this year, so.
Yeah, and this is part of their EA Originals act.
Like when they
thing.
did, what was it? Is it Get Out? No, not Get Out. Is it called
A
Get
Way
Out?
Out.
A
A Way
Way
Out.
Out.
Yeah,
A Way Out, and the Unravel games, where they don't really have that much of a, I guess, grip on the game, or at least it doesn't appear to be.
Yeah, they just give all their money to them, and then they get no return of that.
Well, no, they get a return. How did
A Way Out got all their money.
That's not what.
That's
EA
what that
does.
was supposed to. That was what I heard.
All right.
Is that the EA Originals essentially is they put their money and they give them the money and they give them the name on the box, and then they let them do their own thing. Yeah. That was what I heard from IGN. So they told me a lie. I didn't look too far into it. That's why I was like, why are they not talking about this? But yeah, that's what happened. Jeez Louise, he's just all over the place today.
Yeah, he's stressing out right now.
But yeah,
no, I think it looks interesting. I like the concept. I think the art style is unique, and I think it looks nice. But it just, I don't really know. We don't really know too much about it. So I think for me, it was just piqued my interest.
Yeah.
So it stood out. I'll put it that way.
Yeah.
So.
What about you, Ashton?
Yeah, I mean, it looked like an interesting concept. I kind of don't quite gauge where it's what it is exactly.
Yeah,
That
well, that's
she
just
just
it,
mainly
yeah.
talked about, that it was just to show, the darkest of yourself, of like being depressed.
Yeah,
or-
alone
Mhm.
is
It's
what
yeah.
like the whole theming is of how.
It's very ominous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you got for your next one?
Other than that, I mean, Battlefield looked pretty cool, but
I do have Battlefield.
mainly I was interested in. I know Battle Royale is kind of like the main shtick at the moment in the
Mhm.
industry. Doesn't belong in every franchise, in my opinion, but I feel like Battlefield could actually do it pretty well.
Yeah, especially since they talked about the fact that you can move the cannons.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
that was
yeah.
like, as soon as I saw the guy was like shooting off in the like the what was that like? It's not really a mortar, but like
Just an artillery
Yeah,
shell.
yeah. So and then all of a sudden the truck like rolls up, picks it up, and then they
Yep.
just start driving, and he's just shooting it off.
Just
I was
hitches
like,
it.
That was pretty cool.
That is very Battlefield.
Yeah, that's a very Battlefield
Yeah.
trailer. And we'll have a single player, unlike
Yeah.
some other company didn't put in their game, their first person shooter game. But yeah,
Not that the Battlefield's known for their single player, but still,
No.
it's there. That's what's
it,
important.
it also looked. Hey, okay, wait, no, I didn't play Battlefield 1, but I know a lot of people. I played a little bit of Battlefield 1's game, and I guess that's how they're gonna do it in this one as well, right?
I think that type of storytelling works better.
They did it well. Call of Duty did not do it so well because it was what Battlefield did was like it was multiple people.
Right.
With Call of Duty, it was like one guy and then one level where you play as a girl, and I was like, "Oh, we actually gonna play as someone?" Nope, and then it went right back into it, and I was like, "Okay, I guess that's not what we're doing."
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Anything else standing out for Battlefield? Have you played any Battlefield?
Yeah, I played Battlefield 4, Battlefield Hardline, the old one on the 360.
Okay, so you skipped one.
Wait, which
Yeah,
one? On the 360?
The 73 or
73. Wow.
Oh,
70s.
43? 43?
43. Yeah, not 73.
Yeah.
That was the
43.
first Battlefield game on console.
Yeah,
Probably.
It was
No. I think Bad Company was. I think.
And then they went back and
43
put that on arcade because that was an arcade game.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
Bad Company came out, I believe, before 43.
And then I didn't really care for one, mainly because they reskinned Star Wars Battlefront, and it felt lazy to me, and I hated it. So I did not
played-
want to give EA my money because I felt it was lazy. So
I didn't play one either. I skipped Hardline, but one because Dice didn't make it, and then I skipped Battlefield 1 just because it just didn't. I played the beta, and I know the beta was only one map, and it just didn't do it for me. It just didn't feel very
It was actually
Battlefield.
that game was actually the first PC Battlefield I bought.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I did. I
Good.
liked it on
You should
Battlefield.
try. Have you ever played 4
On PC,
or just?
I've played
I mean-
4. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
because we played it.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have.
We played it together.
That was a while. That's a
That was
while
a long
ago,
time
so
ago,
that
but
was a
yeah,
long
yeah,
time ago.
yeah.
That's probably why I don't remember.
Yeah.
But I still think probably 4 is. I really liked 3, but I still would probably have to say, but at this point, in their life cycles, I think 4 is probably their best that they've put out.
multiplayer wise, I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, Ashton took my last one. So,
Oh.
do you got another one?
The only reason why I have it here is just because I'm trying to remain skeptical on it, and that's Anthem.
Oh, it's Anthem.
It's
Yeah.
Anthem. Yeah.
yeah.
I was super excited for this game, and then Battlefront 2 happened, and then I said, shit,
Yeah.
EA is going to probably do this to Anthem, and all of my excitement for Anthem has gone away.
Now they have said no loot boxes.
No loot boxes. I do appreciate the fact that there's no loot boxes, and there are microtransactions. However, it's upfront.
And you know what you're getting.
You know what you're getting. You know what you're paying for. That is, it still sucks, but I
just
can live with it.
I just hope that they're unlockable because what I've noticed,
I doubt it.
because I will admit this now, just
Yeah.
because I wanted to give it a shot.
Yeah.
Fortnite did come to Switch.
Yeah.
So I downloaded it, played a little bit of it, found out you can't unlock things in that damn game. You buy things in that damn game, and it's not like PUBG where you earn currency and then you purchase a box and then you get a random thing. You actually have to purchase it straight across. That's dumb to me. Like, I don't like that at all. That you're forcing me to buy something cosmetic, I guess, but like, what's the point of playing it? I just don't.
Are you buying a loot box, or are you buying
You're buying it straight across for
you know
what
you're getting.
Yeah, but they're like,
There's no unlockable.
there's nothing to unlock. So what am I playing for?
I get you.
That's what I'm questioning.
Well, it's free.
Yeah,
What do you expect?
but that's what I'm just saying. Like, PUBG, it goes with the $30 mark, and I guess
Right.
is that where that okay? So that's what I want. I hope they do not do is where they're like, oh, you want to be green, $30. Like, I don't know. Like, I don't want.
No. I think the more like cooler looking skins and things like that for guns and your.
But I still
battle
want
suits
to
will
try to obtain it though.
Well,
Give me an in-game currency I can earn.
Oh no!
If I have,
I'm
if
sure,
I can grind, I'm fine with that.
I'm sure there will be options. I'm sure there'll be a lot of cool skins out there that you can get through the in-game currency. However, I'm positive there's going to be skins you can only get through real money.
I'm still fine with that.
See, I'm
But
okay with that.
if there's like nothing,
yeah,
like
No,
I
no, no,
have
no,
to
no.
buy to look
Oh, no,
blue
they
or
won't do
green,
that. No,
then
no, no,
I'm
no,
gonna be
no.
mad.
They
Yeah.
won't do that.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Okay.
It'll just be like, oh, the super rare, like cool, like you want to have like, the stuff where the outfits are like in super detail.
Do you want to be on fire?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
yeah,
I guess, yeah.
like maybe animations, maybe
That
some
I'm
like
okay. I'm good with that.
stuff like that. I'm okay with, because no, they're not. EA's not that.
You can't even
Like,
say it.
yeah,
You can't even say that. I
man.
mean, now they're trying to not be, but
Yeah.
who knows? Who
the-
knows what
the
they'll
on-
do?
The only reason why I'm trying to stay positive with this game is because it's literally BioWare's last chance. If this doesn't work for BioWare, EA is going to probably shut them down, and I don't want to see that, because that's probably one of my favorite game
But
companies.
the other thing is like, will they try to make Mass Effect again?
Probably not.
I mean, not if
Well-
if they succeed, will they try to make Mass Effect, or will they pull an Epic and just pull all their support from all their other games and just focus on Anthem? That I hope doesn't happen.
I hope that doesn't happen either. Like, I would love to play another Mass Effect game under proper BioWare. However, with Anthem being basically an MMO light where they're going to support it for who knows how long, we're probably not going to see another Mass Effect game from proper BioWare.
Not with this thing going around.
No, not with this. Not if they're going to be focused on this.
Yeah.
They'll have to do what Bungie did and pass Anthem off to somebody else if they want to properly do. I mean, that's what they did. They passed off Mass Effect so they could do Anthem,
Yeah,
and we all saw how that turned out.
we did. Speaking of what we saw turn out, Xbox came out strong this year.
Mm-hmm.
I think, in my opinion, probably the best conference of 2018.
Yes.
Now, I know a lot of people said PlayStation, but we'll get to that later because I do not agree with it. What about you? Did you think Xbox did a pretty good job, or you kind of were like, they did good?
No, I thought Xbox's presentation was great. It was games.
Yeah,
And trailers.
constant games.
That's
Constant
what I
games.
wanted to see.
It definitely seems very Phil Spencer right now. Like,
I
Xbox
mean-
is Phil Spencer now.
I
He-
mean, that's
like, there's
not a
no
bad thing though.
Yeah, I
That's
know,
the
I know.
problem.
There's no
That's not a
bullshit
problem.
original stuff going around.
Yeah.
This is his crew. They're steering
Mhm.
the ship, and I feel like they're going right. And I didn't write down them buying all of their. I mean, did you guys write them buying all
No.
the studios? Did you?
No.
They did. They
Okay,
bought 5,
so
right?
a quick thing. They bought like Ninja Theory. They bought the guys who were making We Happy Few.
Mhm.
They bought Undead Labs. They bought
Mhm.
Playground Games.
Mhm.
And then they're a quadruple A game company that they're making down in Santa Monica. So it's like they seem like they're setting up pretty strong.
Oh, Kitty Cats don't go on the tape.
He very much if he fits, he sits. He's not in frame still.
I know.
That's kind of interesting. I mean, it's up to you. Whatever you want to do with
No,
it.
he shouldn't be on. If he was in frame, maybe, but he's not in frame, so he's got to come off. Come here. Come on.
I was like, hey.
Anyway, I'll keep talking for audio listeners. Anyway, so let's start with you. Since David went first, you could go second. What stood out to you for that Xbox E3 press
So
conference?
I do want to talk a little bit about Halo
Okay.
Infinite.
You okay?
So during E3, there's several things. There's something that happened after E3 as well. So for Halo Infinite, they basically showed that they have a new engine. It's Slip Space engine.
Slipstream, I think, is it not Slipstream?
Slip
What is
Space.
it?
It's Slip Space.
Slip Space, I think.
Oh God, no, I don't. I have it over there.
No, it's Slip Space.
It's still 343, right?
yeah,
Yes.
they're still making it.
So they made a brand new engine to support this game, which apparently they needed, which is cool and everything. We didn't get any specs on the engine. We didn't really see anything other than a cinematic teaser. They talked about how it's going to be, right after Halo 5, and it's going to follow Master Chief, and it's going to be his biggest adventure yet, which we'll see.
Don't they say that in every one?
They do.
They do.
But they also another thing about the Halo thing was his armor set is like shinier, and a lot of people have been talking about that too.
Yeah.
Where
A lot
he's
of
like,
people-
they went back to like a slicker design for his
I
armor
saw
set.
Yeah.
some people posting like that's a very feminine looking leg. What is up with this? Kit
Whoa,
Kat?
hey, bada bing!
Yo,
He
This
gives
is-
zero fucks today.
this is not what Kit Kats do,
Dude, all right, yeah, he's in frame now. He's like,
Yeah, I
he
see him,
is
yeah.
covering you.
Yeah, this is
Cut. Welcome back. We had a monstrous cat on the table. Yeah, he's tweaking. All right,
yeah,
so
he's stressing out.
all right,
He's probably got to poop.
it's not changed
This
from
is-
where it goes.
This is the ritual that has to be done to poop.
He's
All
got to
right.
lay on the
He's
table
gotta-
for his pregame down.
He's got to stress out
Got
until
it.
he just can't hold it no more.
Wow.
Got to have that shaky leg poop.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Wow. Interesting. Okay. Anyway, Halo. You were talking about a feminine leg. I thought that
Apparently-
too.
No.
I thought
didn't-
that too.
That's what I read online. Is people were like, "That's a very feminine looking leg."
It
right
did.
there.
It very much did seem like that. If
Like-
it didn't have Master Chief's helmet,
Yeah.
I would have thought it was a girl.
Yeah.
That's what. Because I'm like that. Like, isn't Chief like muscular legs? Like he doesn't. That armor set does not look
Yeah.
like what Master
Yeah.
Chief has.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Who knows? He's never.
anyway,
you never know. He's never had a face reveal.
Yeah, this whole time he's been masking his voice.
Yeah,
What
sure.
kind of destroy all human situation is
Oh
that?
my god.
Cortana, that she can just pop a little voice modulator.
No.
In there. She's like,
The future.
Yeah.
But he sounded like a guy in the Halo whatever the miniseries was. Whatever.
understand.
He's been acting like his name is John. Like, he can't just be like,
or are you sure it's not?
Hey, John could be
Jan.
unisex. And,
wow,
in the
nice
future.
one. Anyway,
Anyway, there was a little interview done after E3, and they said that there isn't going to be this is not going to be called Halo 6, and the reason that is that they're going away from numbering their sequels.
got it.
So this is technically Halo 6, but they're calling it Halo Infinite, kind of like what they did with Halo 5. It's Halo 5 Guardians, not just Halo
Oh, so that
5.
was their ease into dropping the numbers, and
so
this is now.
This is our sequel,
got it.
period. This is what we're
Weird.
getting.
Now it's gonna get really confusing.
Yeah,
It's
so
gonna
it's...
Was Halo Reach Master Chief's
That-
greatest adventure?
no. We all know what happened to Reach.
that was your greatest adventure.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. So this is 6. This is the one.
And one other thing that they did say that they think the way that the direction they're going to take it is a service standpoint. So instead of getting like how Halo 5 was, for free content updates all the time, we're maybe possibly looking at paid DLC.
I'm not against paid DLC. I just like I don't know. Like
I'm not-
why do it now?
See,
You went away
I
from it. Like why do it now?
I like the traditional paid DLC style. I don't like it when there's the paid DLC style on a game that already has microtransaction in it.
So
in
you're
it.
saying what if Halo was to go back
Pay-
to paid DLC, they need to drop those loot box the loot things.
Yeah,
But no one ever bought that. That might be the reason why.
probably
Because they didn't make enough money off those loot crate things.
Well, yeah, because it was only mainly There's a couple cosmetics.
Dude, I never used any of them
And-
unless it was like boosting my
It
experience.
was for Warzone.
Yeah.
too, so-
Yeah, and I didn't play I still have not played Warzone.
Yeah. So it's
Yeah, I'm like,
see.
I like the yeah. If you're giving out the DLC, then loot boxes, microtransactions. If the DLC is free, fine. If the DLC is not free, then I don't want to see that kind of stuff in it personally.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Okay. Anything else?
No, that's it for Halo, really. No.
Okay. Well, keeping it in the family, Forza Horizon was also there. And I am very excited to see where that, Forza Horizon is just one of those games that they keep just building off of, and they
I
just
thought you
keep
were gonna
making
get,
it.
like emotional
No.
for a second.
And it's just hit me so hard. No. Oh my God!
Oh, the balls on.
Okay. This is the most cuts we've had into an episode.
Cat is on attack.
Yeah. All right.
Got a pussy pariah.
Forza Horizon 4 was announced at the Xbox conference, and man, they showed a lot of it. Definitely seems like this is so. One thing I had a problem with the Xbox conference was, sure, they announced a Halo game. Sure, they announced another franchise, couple of games for it. We'll get to that. But it seems like they're banking on the fact that Forza is their big 2018 game, which I'm like, great. You have so much confidence in Playground, and I'm sure it's going to do great, but like not a lot of people buy the racing games.
Oh,
So-
you have. I've
In non-gamers, like,
No,
don't buy it.
Forza Horizon 3
Yeah.
at work we sell.
You
out
sell
of
it a
it.
lot?
We
Wow.
Yeah,
Good for them.
especially on the holiday season. The holiday season,
Usually because it's like buy two, get one free kind of
Well,
thing.
no, I mean, we sold out on Black Friday, and we would sell out every single time we would get them in because they were on sale for like $30 or $40.
yeah, they're pretty cheap games.
But people bought them up.
Yeah,
like
well, that's
people-
good. I didn't
we
know.
couldn't keep
I
them in
didn't know
stock.
they were that popular.
That's one game I can clearly think of where people would ask me every day if we had.
Yeah, I try to talk people into getting it a lot because I'm like, if you journeying, venturing forth, and like in a giant map, Forza Horizon is literally you just drive through everything. It's what Need for Speed was. It's like have fun with it, destroy things, like run into things. And they talked about it's going to be in Britain. That's the big area this time, which is interesting. They're going
Didn't
kind
they
of
say
a
it's like
smaller sort of area, but they said it's bigger.
Well,
So, like-
the thing is in 3 you're in Australia. In 3 you're in Australia,
Yes.
but it's like a shrunken.
It's set down Australia, yeah.
And from what I understand is you're in Britain, but it's like to scale Britain,
Okay.
or closer
Yeah,
to
yeah,
scale Britain, which is pretty big.
Yeah. Another big thing is 60 frames per second coming to
know.
Xbox One
Whoa.
X. And
Yeah.
that game, first off, the Forza Horizon games, since 3 and on with Motorsport as well, they look great on like a 4K display with the HDR and whatnot. This is going to be HDR, 60 frames. This game is made for the Xbox One X, and it's awesome. And then they talked about weather, like cycling through, because we got winter as DLC for Australia, but this one going to be ranging all sorts of things. And released 10/2/18 is coming. So
Right before Black Friday.
yeah, there you go. Maybe that's how they know. Maybe they know that's when they sell a lot.
I mean, that's literally we couldn't keep it in stock. That's the one game I can think of that, because we get billions of copies of Call of Duty
Yeah.
and Madden, and we never sell out of them. However, Forza, when we get them in, we get in maybe 6,
Yeah.
but we would sell out of them.
Because it's just,
like,
I don't know.
instantly.
It's just something about the game. It's very nice.
Yeah.
It's a very nice game. Like, and it's easy to kind of like segue into the Motorsport series. Like, if
Right.
you ever wanted to test out, will I like building like a car, upgrading stats? Forza Horizon does it pretty easily. Like, they do it in numbers, like how you would do in an RPG game. Like, they simplify it really well. I love it. But yeah, that was my thing. What about you, David?
I guess sort of the first one. I guess I'll start with the big one for me.
Okay.
Is Cyberpunk 2077.
Okay. I do not have that on there, but I see it's on your list.
Yep.
Man, you got all of yours eliminated. I didn't even know you had Forza. Before we move on, did you have anything about Forza you wanted to say? I didn't know you had it on your list.
I mean, it looked. The only thing I
agree
would
with
add.
you 100%.
Yeah, everything.
The only thing I would add is that's what's different about this game than the ones before is that there are no NPC drivers. It's all
no drive-atars.
Yes.
See, I
They're
saw
all
that.
live.
You know what that reminded me of?
What?
No,
Anthem.
why can't I think of the game right now?
Fallout 76.
No, it's out. It's out.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Drive Club.
No, it's the snowboarding. The winter
Steep.
sports. Steep. Yeah, Steep is like that. Every person you see is a player, and at the push of a button, you can join them in a group, like they showed in the game.
Yes.
It's that same system.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, sort of.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's
sort of.
not
Yeah.
like it's
Not
like
the
the same
exact.
coding,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
it's that same sort of like, oh, there's somebody. Oh, well, that's a person. Oh, if I hit Y, I can send him an invite.
Yeah.
That's it.
I can't turn that off my watch. I don't know how to do it.
Oh, I thought that was somebody outside.
No. No. Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Cyberpunk 2077. Yeah, I'm pumped for this game because I'm just a huge fan of CD Projekt Red. I think they do
First
it right.
person CD Projekt.
I know. I'm excited. First person shooter too. It's funny because before that news that it was first person came out, I was sitting on the couch like I really have an itch to play like a first person shooter.
Because you don't play Overwatch anymore.
I don't really play Overwatch anymore. And I've been trying to get Rebecca to play some Borderlands with me because I really have an itch to play like a first-person shooter RPG. But I don't want to play. Borderlands isn't the type of game you really want to play by yourself.
Yeah,
it's just more fun and chaotic with friends. But so
is that like a cry for help? Like, do we need to make
play
a
with
let's
me,
play?
guys?
Yeah, okay.
No,
we'll see. Hey, I move in next Friday.
And so that's why I was really hoping to get a new like Borderlands announcement, but it didn't happen. But to find out Cyberpunk is a first-person shooter, that doesn't bother me. I know some people were like, "Oh, no, CD Projekt needs to be third person and blah blah blah." I'm like, no, that's what they did with The Witcher. Let them do something new. Let them experiment. And I'm excited. I've heard nothing but good things from the people that saw that 45-minute.
Did you see
demo?
the statue that everyone got for the press?
No.
Yeah,
I haven't.
they got it for free.
Nice.
Unfortunately,
I know the writer for Cyberpunk was there too at the booth.
Oh, at the booth.
Yeah,
Cool.
and he's excited for it too.
We'll see if
But
it's at PAX.
I'm a
Oh
huge,
God.
I'm a huge fan.
When is that coming out?
It's 2019.
Oh, so next year though. Is it a February? Is that one of those February games?
So the thing is,
I don't think so.
here's the thing that they've already confirmed about it is that Cyberpunk's going to be on this generation of consoles and the next generation of consoles. So that tells me that they've already been playtesting it on
the dev kit.
on dev kits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Scarlet.
So
That's Xbox's thing, I think.
but yeah, I don't know. CD Projekt Red just does games right for me. I mean, like I said, I haven't played the first Witcher game just because I don't have access to because it's only on.
No release date.
Yeah, it's. I mean, I do have access to it, I guess, because it's only on PC But I love The Witcher 2 and The Witcher 3. In my opinion, is still the best game to come out this console cycle, and it all depends on how good Red Dead is.
Yeah.
But
We'll see.
I don't know. I wanna grab the game just so I can just show you how. I'll let you guys chat about it, and I'm just gonna grab.
Can you
the
get
game,
over that?
but-
Okay, so
Yeah,
what
yeah.
about you, Ashton? What did you find Cyberpunk
So,
2077 stood
It
out
was
for you?
very so.
Not as Blade Runner-y as I thought it was going to be.
Right.
It's
yeah.
very like Wasteland Blade Runner, which I guess is kind of the same, but it's not like more it's not as techy. I guess it's more tech. I don't know how to
Well,
explain it. It's not really Blade Runner.
I don't know. I don't know how to really describe it.
Yeah.
It really reminded me of that movie Ready Player One,
Yes.
which I fucking love.
Yeah.
I love that
Why
movie.
is that not out right now?
I don't know.
Blockers just freaking came out on DVD. Where the hell is
Tomb Raider's already out on.
Well, yeah, we already know why.
I liked that movie. I mean, we talked about it.
We all saw it together.
Yeah. Well, no, but we talked about it on the
Oh,
on
did
a
we?
previous episode.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think it was a part
Briefly,
of the topic. Yeah.
Briefly.
Yeah.
But yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Continue.
Yeah, I mean it just looked really awesome to me. I would love kind of a different first person shooter. I mean, we have Our traditional ones that, Call of Duty, which I don't even play anymore. Halo's kind of dead right now. I don't really have any good first-person shooters to play at the moment.
Yeah. Oh, I was thinking, just so people, if they comment down below, I don't like Fallout 4, so that's why when I'm not playing Fallout 4.
But he
to
likes
scratch-
the Elder Scrolls. He's one of those.
Yes.
He's one of the people that, you would like one and not the other. Yeah.
I just
so
don't like
the one you like
system.
is.
I will say
Elder
yeah
Scrolls.
of the two I am the Elder. I
think
more of
it's
an
just
Elder Scrolls fan,
theming.
but I just
It's like
it's not the theme. It's just in when I found out you can't do everything in the Elder Scrolls 4, or not Elder Scrolls 4, Fallout 4, and you get locked from content. I haven't touched it since.
Mm-hmm.
Have not booted the game back up, even though I bought the edition with all the DLC.
Huh, interesting.
Yeah.
I don't. I like them from a standpoint thing. I mean, I told you I just started playing that card game, but
Yeah.
like,
What card game?
we'll get to it.
Oh,
And so like, yeah, it's yeah, I don't know. I'm one of those people, especially when we'll talk about next was announced. But yeah. Anyway,
but
I'm
no.
kind of with you though.
Cyberpunk.
I prefer Elder Scrolls over Fallout myself.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah, plus I don't know. I always felt like Bethesda's first person like shooting mechanics.
What happened here?
First person, I know. I even think like Bethesda's first person shooting mechanics, even like Elder Scrolls are janky. Even like when you're firing arrows or magic or whatever, it always feels off. But I can tolerate it. I'm okay tolerating it in the Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
And but on to what I was saying here about the game. So I was just giving you an example, right? I grabbed FIFA, okay? FIFA, just as an example, right? I got the disc. I got the Ronaldo edition. So I got a code that give me a bunch of ultimate packs.
Don't show it
incentive
unless you've already used it. Okay.
And then I get a 20% off coupon to go spend more money.
At Adidas.
At
Adidas.
Adidas.com. So that's what comes in a FIFA, an EA title.
No, I know what you're about to do, and yeah, it's
This
brilliant.
is what you get when you buy The Witcher.
This is just the regular edition.
This is just the regular. Yeah. No
okay.
DLC. Even though I have the DLC.
Not the Game of the Year edition.
No. The DLC wasn't out when I bought this.
Yeah, I bought the Game of the Year.
Open this up. This was $60. This
Yep.
is what you get for $60. You get a thank you note for purchasing the game.
Yes, and it's very love felt.
Yeah.
It's very like.
We believe that when you buy our games, you are entitled to continuous free support, updates, patches, and bits of new and amazing content. We owe you that for believing in us and purchasing our game. To thank you, we have prepared something really special. 16 DLCs you can download totally free.
Yeah, that was in the beginning when it was released.
Yes.
Yeah.
The game is in my system right now, so it's not in here. But the soundtrack for free.
Yeah.
You get
on a disc, no less, not a code.
Yeah, I got a map of the world, 2
stickers,
Witcher emblems, a little booklet. Do you remember these when games had these?
Oh yeah,
that tell you.
It is not colored though,
it's
so
not colored, but still
a little bit of downplay on that.
You get it's there.
Yeah.
You get like backstory on characters. Like the last game I can think of that did something like this was like a Final Fantasy game where you had like character backstories. Oh, their blood type is this, and this is what they do. And then, a physical manual.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot in there. I understand, and that's what excites me about what CD Projekt Red's gonna do with Cyberpunk. Because like I want to know what stuff we're gonna get afterwards as well. Like because. It's probably gonna be free. Oh, I don't know.
The DLC for The Witcher was fantastic.
Yeah,
it didn't.
You couldn't stop talking about
it. Yeah, no, I can talk about this game. Like I said, to me, I feel like this game, unless Red Dead like blows it out of the water, this is for me is gonna probably be the best game for this generation of consoles.
That's good.
But again, I'm just a huge that is why I love CD Projekt Red. Their appreciation.
Now,
for
have
gamers,
they
for
only
players.
over the last decade? They've only focused on The Witcher.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first time they're branching out.
This is the first time that they're doing a different set of books. None of their...
So Cyberpunk's a book too?
Cyberpunk's like a book from the 80s.
Oh, okay.
So are the Witcher books.
Yeah, I know the
books
Witcher
from,
ones.
But
those spun off into their own things, right? Didn't they?
So these borrow...
Quickly.
They borrow source material. They don't really follow the books.
Got it.
So
okay.
They just borrow there are a bunch of the backstory from the books are in here, but it's kind of its own hail.
Interesting. Yeah. Anything else about Cyberpunk?
I'm just
No.
pumped. I'm character customization. I'm all for it.
So, I have PUBG. Quickly, have to mention PUBG.
Yeah.
All right.
War mode coming to console. I've been waiting for it since
Finally.
it was been on this stupid thing.
I don't even know what that is.
This is what war mode? It's when they take 50 versus 50.
Oh, so it's like 2 teams?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Fortnite has it now, unfortunately, so they
As-
got ahead of it. on that.
As the viewers will
small.
probably know, I don't play PUBG
Yeah.
or
unfortunately.
Fortnite. I don't play
Player
them.
Unknowns is good.
I don't play them battle royales.
Yeah. Have you given a battle royale a shot?
No,
okay.
I'm just not interested.
Yeah. It is just
Not
repetitive.
interested.
Go.
PUBG is good on the X. Any other console, it is shite.
Okay. I have not played it on
I've played
another
it-
console other than an X.
I've played it on my
so-
original. I've played it on the S. The rendering is terrible.
Oh, okay.
It is god awful. They need
Well-
to fix their shit.
There is a new map coming. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Is it in the snow?
It's,
Yeah,
no,
the
it's the one that's like taking place in like it's like a Vietnam type of like
Oh, like a
jungle
dense
type
jungle?
of thing. Looks
That
really
could-
cool.
That could be interesting.
Looks
Like,
really
some people
cool.
could
I
get
think a
right
lot of
behind
close
you, and
combat,
you
yeah.
never know.
I'm really hoping close combat because
Dude,
we
what
in
if
the
they-
last one, it was like open, so it's like sniper heavy.
Mhm.
I'm hoping in this one it's like close combat, which is gonna add a little more spookiness
Just
to it.
drop everybody in their knives only.
Yes.
Yeah, there you go. There's that one's for free.
Mhm.
And then winter something is coming. So there you go.
Is that a Game of Thrones
Yeah,
reference?
I'm like, are you referencing
I wrote
Game of
it like
Thrones,
that,
or
but
you-
yeah.
all right.
But it was winter is coming. This is something is coming.
Yeah.
Not winter itself.
It says
Whatever.
something is coming, and then it showed like the winter. Level.
Yeah, this year,
Yeah.
winter.
That's
something.
a Yeti into your corpse. That's what's
maybe.
coming.
Well, I don't know. Okay. Anyway, David, or wait, who? Yeah. No, do we skip you? Oh, wait,
No.
you're done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, David, do you have one more
Yeah.
or a couple more? I think you have one
Sekiro,
more.
Shadows Die Twice, the new From Software game.
Yes. Go
I'm
ahead.
a big fan of From Software, even from their old games, even to the new. And to me, this looks like a good blend of their old games and their new.
Mhm.
For those of you who don't know, you guys now know because I mentioned it the first time we tried
Yeah.
this.
You go ahead. They didn't hear. it.
But I didn't find out till like a couple months ago, or not months ago. Like I didn't find out till after E3 that From Software developed some of my favorite games on the PlayStation 1, which was the Tenchu series, which was these really like hyper-focused stealth ninja games where like you're like grappling up onto the roof like you see these characters did in the trailer for this game. It just looks like a nice blend of those old Tenchu style stealth games with the Dark Souls sort of combat.
So
and-
essentially, this is like almost like what CD Projekt Red is coming out with a new game. Now it's your other favorite game company
Yeah.
is making a combination of two games that you adore.
yeah.
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 There you go.
If you've ever got a PlayStation 1, pick up the Tenchu games. I'm telling you, they're hard. They are hard. And now, now you realize they're From Software game. You're like, oh.
Yeah. they went the opposite. We thought that games were getting harder.
Yeah.
They went the opposite direction. They're like, they complained too much. We had to make it easier.
Because the thing is with the Tenchu games is the draw distance is very short, and the
Good
draw
PlayStation 1.
The draw distance just goes straight to black. It's not like a fog or anything.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
just darkness.
It's just darkness.
Okay.
The controls were janky as all hell because there was no dual analog when the games came out.
Yep.
So it's like D-pad and it's, but you got punished. Combat was pretty tough, and you got punished if you got seen. Basically, if you got seen, like you just restart the whole level. The whole level.
Wow. I didn't know about that part.
Yeah.
Anything else?
For that particular one, no, I'm just excited for it.
Very excited.
Yeah.
It'll definitely make its way to the channel at some point in time. Was there a release date for that?
Not off the top of my
Okay,
head.
alright. The next one is like 3-in-1 because it was announced all at the same time. It was Gears of War. That was their
Yeah.
like big kind of deal. Which
The
we
pop
didn't.
one,
Yeah,
right?
there's a Gears mobile pop game.
Oh, it's mobile?
It's a mobile game.
Ooh.
No idea what it's about. Then there was Gears Tactics, which is a PC exclusive, which is weird.
Probably because it's probably like a real-time strategy
But the
game.
thing is I was listening to Podcast Unlocked, and they mentioned this as well, where this is like nope, can't go this way. This is I have too much stuff. Like anytime an Xbox game comes out, it's usually coming to PC. But now it's a PC game that's exclusively coming. We haven't had an Xbox game in a while.
Exclusive to PC.
Yeah. Xbox game that's coming for Xbox. That's not like a PC crossover kind of thing. Because with their whole Play Anywhere or whatever thing. But this one, PC exclusive.
Yeah.
And I guess it's just like a strategy game, just like Halo Wars and whatnot.
That's probably why it's going to be PC exclusive.
But Halo Wars?
Playing games that are that point of view just don't work with a controller.
It worked with them. I don't know. I didn't play Halo Wars. So. And
real-time strategy games, like you got to play with keyboard and mouse. That's probably why. Why they're going PC exclusive, and I don't blame them.
Yeah. Oh my God. And then the other one is Gears 5. Gears of War 5. It was announced. Really an emphasis on Kate, which is interesting that you're not playing as JD Phoenix or Marcus Phoenix, who obviously we played as Marcus from 1 through 3, and then JD in the most recent one. And now we might be playing as Kate, so not a Phoenix. It's just, or maybe maybe it's like a Bioshock scenario where like we play as everyone else but Kate. You know what I mean? You know how you play as Booker and then anyway.
She's the Elizabeth.
Yeah, I don't know. I will say though,
I mean,
I was very still bitter about the fact that we didn't get more information about Halo around this time. So I was actually like not hyped when this game was announced.
How can you not be hyped about a Gears game?
It was just not at the right time for me because like I felt like we were so cock teased with Halo, and I was really hoping for Halo, and then we got more information about freaking Gears of War, and I was like, oh, okay, all right. And then like the cinematic trailer talked about Kate, and I'm like, all right, I don't know what we're doing, but it's whatever.
Well, it didn't show gameplay, so it's just.
It showed cinematic trailers, but I think those are pretty in-game.
Those were like in-game like cutscenes.
Yeah, they looked very much like the ones in 4. So,
maybe
I don't know.
Maybe the narrative revolves around her.
Yeah, I'm sure it does.
Her, so.
I'm sure it does. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But that was my last one.
I got one more.
What is your one more?
Sessions.
Oh,
that's the Skate thing. The
is.
Skate predecessor, or like not predecessor, the spiritual successor.
Yeah, spiritual successor. Yeah.
Oh my God!
What is your deal?
The cat is just like on the table this whole time.
Hell bent to be on the table.
Yeah, he's not allowed. For people that don't know, he's not allowed to be on the table.
Yeah, he's not usually.
He seems like he's very. I don't know what's happening right now.
He's in a mood.
Yeah.
He could just. Maybe he's hot. Maybe he needs to poop.
Yeah, he did. He did do that, didn't he? Yeah.
I don't smell
anyway, Sessions.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Hopefully, it's not a pile of cat shit.
I mean,
see, I can call it all back.
I mean, I enjoy it. I never played Skate 3 just because it went. I don't know. I liked like that you can play Skate 2 and be like super realistic with it. And as somebody who used to skateboard for like a decade, when I see everybody doing like dark slides and all these like late flips, that just kind of killed it for me. And so I just didn't. The second I saw you could dark slide in Skate 3, I was like, yeah, I think I'm gonna. Even though I don't have to do them, there's probably more that I'm not going to be too happy about. Mm-hmm. But I played the crap out of Skate 2. I really enjoyed it. Because I was I grew up playing the Tony Hawk games. And so, I mean, before I had a PlayStation, I used to go to Target just to play the demo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I've always had a thing for skateboarding games, and even Thrasher Skate and Destroy is my favorite skateboarding game on the PlayStation 1. I think it's better than all the Tony Hawk's Pro Skater games.
Wow.
Just because it was realistic.
Yeah. You played the skate games too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you play all the way up to 3?
I didn't play the first one. Played the second and third.
Okay.
The first one was different.
Hmm.
It was it
Robin Big came in on the 2 and
two,
3.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
But yeah, you didn't passing on the first one is you can pass on the first one. It was more of like introducing the concept of playing with the sticks than kind of anything else. But I did enjoy it. And then 2, I just played this shit, and I would spend hours and hours and hours designing decks and things on the site, and then I went and did that same thing on Army of 2, doing the mass.
So that wraps up
Yeah.
Xbox, right?
Basically,
Everybody?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm excited for Sessions just because I've been wanting a skateboarding game, and it still uses the flick controls. It's
Xbox
just not,
exclusive, right?
It's because it's not under EA.
But it's an Xbox exclusive. I
think it's an exclusive. Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, that's even more interesting. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully, it's not like some arcadey, like too arcade feeling where it's
Like, I
like,
can do
oh,
a
it's
little-
not a first
see,
party publisher.
Well, that's the thing. That was what I liked about Skate 2 is you can do the ridiculous. And
No,
arcade,
but what I'm
you
saying
can
is,
do, like,
is
the
the
realistic and have
visual look and feel of it
Oh, it's
not feeling like
realistic.
of like an arcade. You know what I'm talking about? Where it's like low budget and you can feel it's low budget.
Yeah.
Like those particular games that even like when you go back and play like the old Trials games, those feel like they're a very small studio, and now it's like, oh, there's a very massive upgrade now. I just hope it doesn't feel in 2018 like a clumsy
downgrade.
piece of garbage. Yeah. So
Well,
we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
Because that's a very you got to get the motion right. Otherwise, if you're landing weird, it's gonna be weird. But we're moving on.
Yeah.
To Bethesda. This is the third one. Happened same day as Microsoft. This was the end of the night. Weird start to Bethesda's conference with the Andrew WK thing, but everyone talked about that.
Talk about how awkward it was.
Yeah, I love the part, you guys can go watch it, where there's a guy in the crowd and he just has sunglasses, he's just chilling, like just watching it all happen, like no expression. It's by far the best part of that whole
I
entire.
don't know. Live music just never goes over well. at
No,
these
because they're
things.
all press. Like no one wants to watch that anyway. So Bethesda, I'll kick things off with like I was telling you, I started playing Elder Scrolls Legends, which is the card game. It's available on PC and mobile. I played it on my iPad last night, and just give it a shot. And I actually really like it. It's kind of Hearthstone-y, but then they added this thing of where like they don't explain. No one's ever explained this. I've never had a video explain what Elder Scrolls Legends is, but you know how you have a regular thing like in Hearthstone, you have player versus player, right? Then they split it in half, and they're like, now you have lanes. So in one side, these characters can't attack unless, like, obviously you have a guard or something like that. If there's a guard there, you have to attack that. But if I had somebody in the other lane and there was a guard in this lane, I can still go around because I'm not in there. I'm not in the side that they're on. So it like adds this stuff. Then there's like a puzzle mode where you have to strategically like think, how do I win the game in one move with the cards that I'm dealt with the scenario that's in, and it's very cool. It's like it adds this puzzle element to it, and then there's a story to it.
Oh.
So there's like a lot it's put into it. So the reason why it was they were talking about it at the Bethesda conference is because they're updating it to new visuals, and it's coming to the consoles, Xbox, Switch, and PlayStation 4. And then a really cool thing is you can port from your mobile to the console. Don't know if you can go backwards. Don't know if PlayStation 4 will have you create a whole new account for it, but we'll get into that. But there's so that's I just thought since I've been playing it, I've actually grown to like it. So there you go. That's my number one there. What about you, David?
Starfield.
Of course. what very little that we know.
That's all that I know about it.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
And it's
for
coming
it.
on next gen consoles.
Probably, yeah.
I think that's what he said. Isn't that what Todd Howard said?
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
I
I'm
don't,
pretty
I don't
sure,
remember
yeah.
exactly, but yeah, Starfield.
And I think the new Elder Scrolls one is too. But
Yep,
Yeah.
it's actually coming after Starfield,
yeah.
So
which I'm not happy
Starfield.
about.
Yeah.
But,
you know what?
whatever.
They take their time. I'm at the point. I've gotten to the point waiting for an Elder Scrolls 6 that whatever.
Yeah.
5 more years, whatever.
Yeah. I definitely am all in for Starfield. If it's literally just Fallout and Elder Scrolls in space,
I mean,
I'm down
it's
for
the
it.
creation engine.
Yeah,
they
I'm down for
need
it.
they need to fix it and massively upgrade it. That's probably why they're waiting for next gen. However, Starfield.
Okay.
I'm waiting for it. I'm
Mic
ready.
drop. Boom.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, what about you, Ashton? What's a Bethesda thing?
Elder Scrolls 6.
That's all you had?
I mean, there's Fallout, but I'm
Okay.
more excited for Elder Scrolls 6.
Okay.
Don't know when we're gonna get it. But we don't
But
even
it's
know where it's at.
official. It's literally official.
Yes.
So that's,
Without a subtitle, though.
Yeah.
Where do you? Okay, let me ask you this. Speak into the mic very closely. Where's it going to be at?
We don't know yet. But
I know
that's why-
that.
that's why
Where
there's
do
no
you?
subtitle.
Where do you? I know that. I'm saying,
Okay.
where do you think? Where do you want it to go?
Well, I think it's gonna be in Hammerfell,
Okay.
and the reason
What
I say
about
that is because of the way the region looks.
Okay. Yeah.
Hammerfell. Yeah, it makes sense.
Okay.
It
All
makes
right.
sense.
There you go. We just spoiled
Hammerfell,
it.
or I would like to go back to was it Dagger? Is it Daggerfall?
Daggerfall, really?
Yeah.
Mm.
Go back where the Red Guards are from. So
Mm.
I like
think
the
it's
Red.
gonna be
I like
elves
the
or
Red Guard.
Argonians.
It's gonna probably be elves. Let's be real. It's gonna be elves.
I don't know a lot about Elder Scrolls. I know some. I know the races. I don't know what like some of them do. But then I found out like
Wait,
not too
no,
long ago.
Aren't the Bretons from Hammerfell? I thought the Bretons were from Hammerfell.
Aren't those the guys that like are
No.
really political? Aren't those the guys that are political? Where their like specialty is they get
No.
more gold when they loot?
No.
No, who's that guy?
No, the Bretons are like more thievy and magic, if I remember right. At least in Skyrim.
Yeah, they are more magic. I
Yeah, in
don't
Skyrim.
know what other
I
traits
think
they have.
I think you're thinking of Imperials, maybe.
Yeah, I might be thinking that.
Fuck Imperials.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
That's the deck I chose in the game.
Imperials.
In the Elder Scrolls Legends. You'll know why, because it plays very much like the way I like to play my card games, like Magic. It's based around
Is it token generation?
yeah.
Create all the
Yeah.
little dudes, all the little 1/1s.
yeah, you know how I like to play games.
No, that's my only other thing I have for Bethesda is Elder Scrolls 6.
Wow.
Those are the only two things I cared about in that whole conference.
Okay, well,
Because again, as you guys know, I'm not the biggest Fallout fan.
Doom Eternal was announced as well. More will come from QuakeCon. I played a little bit of it. I think it's better.
Doom Eternal?
Yeah. Not that. The first Doom.
Oh, just okay.
Doom. Yeah. Sorry. The first Doom game. And not the first Doom. The reboot. The 2016? 17? 2017?
16, I think. 2016.
Anyway, that Doom. The most recent one. I played a little bit of it. And
2018 if you're on the Switch.
yeah. I think it's definitely better
18,
on
17. I don't remember.
on PC.
No,
better on PC.
PC's yeah.
Visually gorgeous.
PC is the way you want to
Xbox
play those.
not so great.
Yeah.
It's good, but it's not. Yeah. I didn't play it on the X. I played it on my old original one. And then Wolfenstein Youngblood was announced, and I'm fucking pumped, man. You have a co-op Wolfenstein game, and that is awesome. Like 1980s. It's a great time period.
Cold War.
Yeah, co-op 2019 though. So I'm waiting to give that game of the year. It just needs to come out. So I don't know. I'm really excited for it. That looked awesome. Wolfenstein Youngblood. Revolving around
The twins.
yes. God. PJ's daughters, yeah. So there you go. Which you could play as two girls.
Yeah.
I believe they're two girls, right?
I believe it's two girls.
Yeah. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for Bethesda. Very short conference. About an hour and a half.
Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. That's
Yeah.
that little.
We'll be seeing those at
15-second
every.
end.
We'll see them at every single one after that.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
gonna be at
know.
the
I
next
just want
3
info. That's
press
all I want. I
conferences.
just want info.
Ubisoft went next. Whose turn is it? David's.
Yeah.
Yes. I believe that works. Yes, that works. David, which one? What are we talking about?
You know what? I'll just start out with the obvious choice, which is Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
I have that one as well.
I'm assuming you guys would have it too. Figure
Yeah.
we get it out of the way. I like what they're doing with it. I like that they're going the more Mass Effect approach to Assassin's
But we don't know
Creed
how in depth.
with-
It could be very
with
minor.
gender choices,
Yeah.
dialogue options, romance options, and then hardcore parkour Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, that goes without saying.
I mean,
but because
yeah.
they had it sort of in Odyssey, or not Odyssey, in Origins.
Yeah, I feel like
But it
Origins-
didn't really do much.
Here's
anything.
the thing, though. I feel like Origins was more of a stepping stone to get to this point.
It definitely
after
feels like
seeing
a
it.
freaking tech demo, but
Yeah.
everyone loved it.
I
I still like it, but it's like
haven't finished it. I haven't played it
It's
in a while.
freaking huge. It's like-
And again, they're going down. Like I think I've said it before. I don't know if I said it on the podcast, but I remember talking with a friend of mine at work where I was telling them like, it felt like they were making Assassin's Creed Origin, and then The Witcher came out, and they were like, oh shit, we need to do what this is doing, and then I'm gonna assume like that's not like actually what it was, but it just feels like it's becoming again more like The Witcher or a OG Mass Effect game.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing. I will probably definitely play as the female first, just because it tends to be what I do if I get a choice.
Yeah, I usually play as the guy if if the decisions revolve around like me, then I usually pick the guy. But if I like in Destiny when like nothing matters, I pick a girl. That's usually how I decide.
But yeah, I don't know how I feel about like already having one of like the special items like with you, that little spear. What is this? What's Leonidas's
Oh
spear.
yes. Leonidas is referenced a couple times. You can do his kick, his
I
Spartan
was
kick.
gonna say he's not just referenced. His kicks are all
Yeah,
over the trailer.
it's very 300.
Yeah.
Boom. Yeah, it's very much that.
But again, like it looks good, and I'm excited for it. It's hard to be excited for Assassin's Creed games, and this one I am excited. Like I wasn't excited for Origins, but I'm excited for this one.
Yeah, same. What about you, man?
I mean, I have been kind of out of the loop with Assassin's Creed for a while. I mean, I watched you play a little bit of Origins, looked okay. I haven't honestly picked up Assassin's Creed since Assassin's Creed 3.
Wow, so you missed a lot.
Yeah.
I don't
because
think you
first,
missed much,
no, he missed
but
4.
I didn't
I
get.
missed
I
4.
personally.
No, 4 is by far the best
I
Assassin's
didn't
Creed
really
game.
get. I couldn't
like
get
Black
into
Flag
4.
is amazing.
I like the
couldn't-
second one.
Did you beat it? Did you beat Black Flag?
No,
Okay.
I got.
Tough it out, because I know there's moments in that game that are very like I can give up now and call it good. Give it another shot, because Black Flag is by far. I know a lot of people disagree with me because they don't like, but the sailing mechanically is
no.
great. The
The sail-
story pans out to be really good, and then it actually leads into an Assassin's Creed I have not played.
Yeah.
But like,
No,
yeah,
the,
it's
the sailing is fun. The sailing was probably one of my favorite parts of Assassin's Creed 3.
yeah. No, 4 is great.
So-
And the thing is like 4 is the grandfather of 3, I believe is how it works. And then the son is the dad of the guy that's in Rogue, is the guy that's the father of the 1 and 3.
Oh, I
The
never
3
played
is
Rogue. Yeah,
Edward, right? No, Edward is
You're
Edward
Connor.
is 4.
You're
Connor.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, Connor, he's half Native American, half white, right? Yeah. Okay. So yeah, he's the grandson of 4.
I know a lot of people didn't like 3. I actually liked 3.
I thought the DLC was amazing of
Oh, the
concept wise.
the George Washington.
Yeah, as King.
that
I'd
was-
never played it, but I thought the
yeah.
concept of it was amazing.
I played it. It was really good.
Yeah, that
for
was
just
awesome.
like throwing like it's just like, oh, this is the United States history. I'm
Yeah,
throwing
what
the
if
table upside
the
down.
one
yeah.
like the one choice he chose was
Yeah.
like didn't happen? Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. It was really good.
Hopefully there are crazy decisions in Assassin's Creed Origins.
Unity or Odyssey.
Odyssey, that's right. Because there weren't in Origins. They all didn't mean anything. Even though there were some. But what about you, man? What do you got for UB?
I mean, I have the Division down.
I had it down.
So I thought about not putting it down. And the reason is because the Division, when it came out, was meh.
They fixed it. Apparently everyone that
They
went
did.
back really loved it.
They did.
If you gave it another shot, everyone loved it.
I didn't want to give them another shot.
Yeah, a lot of people did.
I feel like I kind of got boned.
Okay.
So I will see how it goes the second time in, but my expectations are low.
Does take place in DC.
That's cool.
8-player raids.
I don't care what the setting
Free
is.
Yeah,
DLC.
It's DC 1-to-1 scale.
Yeah. Free DLC for 1 year. At least,
For
at
1
least,
year.
at least, because they
Oh
only
yeah,
announced
you know
3
why it's for
episodes.
1 year? It's to see how well it
Yeah,
goes.
how well it goes.
So I mean, we'll see. I mean, I'm not super duper excited for it,
Super duper.
but I mean, I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
It's not on mine, but that's just because Ryan and our viewers just know my opinion on MMO lights.
Yeah.
So I'm not a.
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens.
But what's yours, Ryan?
Transference, the Elijah Wood game that's coming out.
Mm-hmm.
VR fall 2018 looks scary as F, and I cannot wait. I hope it comes to PS4 because we have a VR system now, and oh my god, I played because I've been trying to go through all these VR games, and I played Until Dawn's Blood something. I can't ever remember it. But anyway, that one, the on-rail shooter, and there's moments where like, oh, whoa, okay, and I've like yelled playing that game.
Have you done?
This seems freaky as hell.
Have you done Resident Evil 7 yet?
No.
That sounds like you
That
just
is
don't
a
want
scary
to.
fucking game.
No, I feel like we should play that as a couch co-op game.
Oh, okay.
It's only $20, and it comes with it. It's a free VR experience, and the whole game can be played that game.
Yeah.
Another reason why I haven't picked it up is Elder Scrolls kind of made me almost throw up. I have not gone back to Skyrim since I got it because I only played it the day I got it. I don't know if I stand up and try to play, if it would be like if it feels better.
I think that's when you gotta stand.
Yeah, but I sat down, played it with a controller, and yeah, I was not feeling it.
I would love to play. I put so many thousands of hours.
Come on
in
over
Skyrim
a couple weeks
to,
from now, next week.
Oh, it definitely will.
Yeah. So yeah,
Across all of the systems. The only system I don't own Skyrim on is the Switch.
yet.
No, I just can't. I can't justify spending another $60 for it.
I think it goes on sale every so often. When will you pick it up, but just not now? That's what you're saying. That's what you said.
No,
That's what you kind of
I
implied.
just can't.
Isn't that what you implied?
I have the PC, PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One. Oh, I don't have it on the PlayStation 4. That's because they can't get good mods on the PlayStation 4.
Oh,
So I don't have it on.
there you go. Yeah. So transference. That's my thing.
Okay. Cool.
What did you say?
Oh yeah,
This was
that,
Assassin's Creed and
that Rabbids.
Oh,
game
okay.
was
Yeah.
interesting.
Rabbids, really? Mario and plus Rabbids,
Like-
Donkey Kong DLC.
Yeah, it looked
Holy
weird, man.
Toledo!
There's just a lot going on there.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on in Mario and Rabbids, but have you seen that on the Switch?
No,
Dude, I saw someone play that at PAX, and it looked amazing.
Does
Like
it really?
visually,
Mario
it looked
Rabbids?
amazing. Yeah, visually it looked great
That
because it was
game
running
is-
60 frames on a portable device.
that game is hard to sell to people who don't know video games.
Yeah, because you go, it's
You
like
can't-
XCOM, but you're like, oh, what's XCOM? Okay, well, if you were to
It's like
okay,
it's
so you
it's
take
like
a guy and you tell him where to go, and then he does a thing.
Yeah, it's like I tell people it's a strategy game, like, but it's a Mario game. It's like
not really.
It's
It's more Rabbids than Mario.
There's a reason why this is the only Switch game that regularly comes up on sale.
Yeah, but a lot of people love it. People that buy it.
People that get it
Yeah.
love it. Yeah, the problem is people just don't know what the fuck it is.
Yeah, that's pretty true.
And it's hard to describe it to somebody who doesn't play games.
Yeah.
Like it's tough.
David, do you have another one?
I do.
Okay, what
From
do we
Ubisoft.
Okay.
Beyond Good and Evil.
Yes. I don't have that on here, but go ahead.
I'm getting less excited for it because I haven't seen gameplay of it yet.
Oh, okay.
It's just another cinematic, and it really is.
Wasn't it supposed to be? Was that in Engine? Was the gameplay in Engine or the trailer? The trailer?
I doubt it.
Oh, okay. All right.
To be honest with you.
Yeah, it could have been just cinematic.
But like I need to see. I'm excited for it, but I'm having a hard time staying excited for it because
You're starting to get burned out like Anthem.
well.
You're
seen
not there
gameplay
yet,
for it.
but
I'm not
you're
there
getting
yet.
there.
Yeah, because it's the second E3 that it's been presented at, and no gameplay at all, and it's making me feel like that they're trying to do too much. They're trying to do too much for this game. It's going to be very different than it's already going to be very different than the first one.
Prequel now. Called the
and
2.
I have a feeling this game's going to probably be stuck in development hell. I feel like this game's gonna probably not come out for another probably not even until next console cycle. That's just that's just the vibe I'm getting with it. Like, there's all these just warning signs going off in my head with it. Like
now they're asking the community to be part of it. Hit record, or that's just record and love it's thing, right? Isn't that hit record?
I have no idea.
Or something like that. Anyway, his thing of where like you can upload your own graffiti type things. And
Oh
they could be in the game.
I heard about that,
Yeah.
but I need to see gameplay. I need to see some like progress.
Yeah.
A cinematic trailer to me is not progress.
After a year.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I get it.
But because I loved the first one, and I know this game is not at all going to be like the first one. It's just basically going to be in the same universe. That's how I'm trying to look at it. It's just going to be another probably online only open world Ubisoft game that they just pump out. And I think, and I'm just getting my excitement bar for it is just kind of just ticking down. Just
once
slowly.
they drop those loot boxes, you're gonna flip, man.
But yeah.
Yeah.
Again, the trailer, sure, it looks good for a trailer, but it's a trailer.
Yeah. My last game was Skull and Bones. I wrote down. As I said, I think Assassin's Creed 4 is the best Assassin's Creed so far, and this is essentially building off of that. It definitely looks sort of like it could compete against Sea of Thieves and possibly drown it. But I tried using that little buzzword. But the thing is I've noticed also, I'm not sure if people can play on the same ship.
I don't
like
doesn't look
Sea
like
of Thieves
it.
is
I don't
very
think
much
so.
Yeah, because Sea of Thieves seems very much like one person
Coordination.
Yeah, communicates to another person to go raise the anchor. Then I gotta steer the ship. Then I gotta get another guy to shoot the cannons. With this, it seems very Assassin's Creed 4, where I'm controlling the whole ship.
Yeah.
That's the feeling I got.
No,
because
that is.
when the whole crew of like 3 other ships rolled in, those look like different gamer tags.
Yeah.
So.
No, I've seen there's actual live gameplay of people playing it multiplayer that you can find on YouTube. And one of the channels I was watching, Ubisoft invited them to E3 and play all their games, and they were playing it together. And one of them is shooting at one of the ships, and the other guy just rams it and takes it out.
Which is what happens in Assassin's Creed.
So, it's your ship is just you.
Yeah,
and then
weird.
pretty much everybody else that you see, I believe,
Which is a shared world.
Yeah,
supposedly.
Yeah,
so.
is possibly other place. I'm sure there are like NPC ships out there to be like, hey, go pillage.
Well, yeah, because you have to go. Yeah, that was what they were doing. They were having to do.
They're battling
take
over.
on, and then they turned on each other.
Yeah.
2019 is the release for that.
Yeah.
Any other Ubisoft stuff?
No.
Mm-mm. Anything about Skull and Bones, Ashton? Nothing. Okay. Square Enix. The half an hour of trailers is what it was. Ashton, not your turn? My turn?
Yep.
Or
It's yours.
mine? Oh, wow, okay. That went fast, sort of. Anyway, Tomb Raider is what I have on here as number 1. Obviously, quickly get this out of the way because we already know too much about Tomb Raider. That was kind of the feeling I got. We know too much about Tomb Raider. Stop. We don't need to know that it's coming out.
You're gonna start spoiling things now.
I don't want to know. They showed this was the one they showed a very in-depth trailer, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I wish they just showed the Xbox One because they did it with freaking Kingdom Hearts. So I was like, stop showing me stuff. It was cool gameplay stuff where she seems very brutal now.
Yeah.
Like she doesn't care if she's killing somebody. In the previous games, the second one, she sort of was still a little bit.
Yeah.
The third one very much seems like she's gonna stab a bitch and she don't give a shit about it. So it's like she even like picks up mud, slides it on her face, and like hides, and then like comes out and just stabs somebody. I'm like, oh my god, what's happening?
It reminds me a lot of Metal Gear Solid 3. There's that stealth mechanics in Metal Gear Solid 3, and I love it. I'm excited for it. I'm excited.
If they just showed that part, I would have been fine.
Yeah.
Didn't need to see the cinematic stuff.
Right.
But I'm done with it. I don't want to see any more. That's it.
But
comes out
fall, right?
September 14th.
Damn.
So,
and it's not, but it's to everybody. It's not
3 months from
console,
now.
not console exclusive this time around.
No time exclusive. Just
good.
Full around. But yeah, let's do it. I'm ready. I want Lara
That's
Croft.
the only game I've written down for Square Enix.
Okay.
Is Tomb Raider.
Anything you want?
As big of a Square Enix fan as I am, there's nothing that they said that interests me.
Yeah.
So.
I didn't really see anything that piqued my interest.
Oh, didn't even have.
Yeah,
it on the
he's
list.
got nothing written on the
Wow.
list. So.
I also had The Quiet Man, which was a freaking twist and turn trailer. I thought it was like a movie, and then all of a sudden it went gameplay.
Mm-hmm.
This was the deaf guy, and he more in August was what was said, and then it is on PlayStation and Steam. I really hope it's not a hybrid game because those games don't do good. Quantum Break is the example, and I feel like they did it really well. And so if this is hybrid of like live action to game, this is interesting, but we'll see. We'll see what happens there. And then I had Kingdom Hearts listed here only because
You're a Disney fan?
well, not only that is the Xbox had one, the same one that Square Enix showed, but PlayStation had a really freaking good trailer, and I didn't want to talk about it in the PlayStation conference.
Okay.
But this was when they showed on the PlayStation one, they showed the Pirates of the Caribbean crew, and they look exactly like those actors. It looks like Johnny Depp. It looks like Orlando Bloom. It looks like Keira Knightley. Like, it's so freaking crazy how technology has moved forward with those guys. But yeah, so that's pretty damn cool. But yeah, that's all I had. They showed the Frozen stuff, and that was new for E3. But they showed that at every conference, so except for the PlayStation one, they showed the Pirates one. But that's it. That's all of Square because it was very short. Last one, PlayStation. Your turn.
Oh, yeah, I'll go. I guess I'll start with Spider-Man.
I don't have Spider-Man.
I'm super excited for Spider-Man, especially since E3. I've seen live gameplay of it now, of him like going through the city.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's
Getting
like
jazzed.
it's like I mean, it's like Arkham Knight, but with Spider-Man.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes, give it to me. I'm excited.
Who's making Spider-Man again?
Insomniac.
Insomniac, that's right. Insomniac Games. Guys who made Sunset Overdrive.
Sunset Overdrive, Spyro the Dragon, Ratchet
Crash,
and Clank.
Yeah.
They didn't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ratchet and Clank. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm excited for Spider-Man.
I think Spider-Man's going to be cool too. It didn't make my
looks
list,
good.
but I very much think it's going to be cool.
I think
What about you?
I think it looks really good.
You don't have a PlayStation, so this one's kind of hard for
Oh,
you.
you said right there.
Oh yeah, I mean.
No, he didn't have.
Oh, I mean he doesn't actually have a PlayStation.
Yeah,
I gotcha.
yeah.
Right. I told myself I will not get a PlayStation until Last of Us 2.
I honestly think now that PlayStation has very clearly said that the next console's coming, it might be worth not getting a console now. I think it's so late to get consoles. I don't think it's worth
Unless you're
it.
getting a Switch.
Yeah, the Switch is literally the only one to buy.
Because like I mean, unless your console like breaks down and you're screwed.
I would be more willing that if you bought that game, I just let you borrow my PlayStation. Like I would not
I'll
hold
just
it
play on
against
my
you.
dad's.
There you go.
Yep.
Like I think at this point, like out of all of this E3, it's very much pointed to the fact of you don't need to buy a console anymore. And like unless you want to go play the back catalog of games that aren't probably going to come. But even with Microsoft, it's like
They're
all
probably
that
gonna-
stuff's
yeah.
coming over, so it's like all future Xboxes are going to be able to play all the Xbox games. So it's like whatever. They're not going to keep making backwards compatibility games just for the Xbox One.
Yeah.
It's all those games are coming. So it's like, I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah.
As much as I say.
I mean, if you're willing to wait a few years,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, of course, it's going to be like 2 or 3 years before these
Yeah.
consoles coming out. So
I mean, like if you like now, if you're like new to gaming and you just want to play games, I would just recommend just pick up an Xbox One S for like $250.
Yeah.
And then just get Game
of
Pass.
all of the consoles,
Yeah.
pick up an Xbox. Now, I'm not saying that just because I'm an Xbox fan. It's because
I think
it's such a big catalog that if you've been out of gaming and you didn't buy an Xbox, if you haven't bought an Xbox One now, you've clearly been out of gaming for a while. So why not pick up the console that can play Xbox originals and 360 and the current games? Like it just makes more sense to do that while PlayStation's sitting over there not letting people play with each other. So it's like I don't know.
I just always recommend people who've been out of the loop to Xbox just because of the fact, just for Game Pass. That's just such
Yeah,
a
there's
good,
that too. $10
just
and you get on.
$10 and you get over 100 games to just play.
Yeah.
Like Sony
And-
can't really compete with that.
Right day of releases.
Right. Yeah.
Anyway, you said you would not buy a PlayStation 4 unless The Last of Us 2 came out. Well, here's The Last
It's
of Us
coming.
Well, I mean, I didn't really get to see very much of it.
2. Of what I saw, because this is on my list too.
Did you watch the trailer?
Like
The
yeah,
movement looks
well-
so fucking top.
Like it already looked good before. So I mean, like
I mean, it is not.
it looks. I want to
That's
know.
what they do.
I want to know more.
But did
though.
you see how she was able to sleuth over and then it looked like you were playing a freaking movie. Like
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
like a real, and then everything adapted. It looked like a cutscene through the whole thing, and it was
Yeah.
crazy. I wrote movement equals great. It was
Yeah.
so
The movement
insane.
was pretty good, but I mean, like visually speaking, that's the same. I
no,
felt
it's
when
not.
the first one came
Ooh,
out.
it's not.
Back
Go
when it's-
back and play
No,
it.
but it's just
Okay.
updated to
Yeah.
what we have now.
Okay.
So I already expected them to have that.
Got it.
That's my thing. So I wanted a little bit more.
Okay. All right.
That's just my personal.
No,
opinion.
that
But
makes
I'm
sense.
excited for it.
Okay.
I've been waiting for years.
Yeah. So I still haven't beaten Last of Us, but I went back to try and because we were gonna record a Let's Play of it, and then
You
that
keep mentioning it.
that
just do
because
it.
it all went. No, we did. We had 5 episodes of it,
Right. So just
and it's
go
all
and
garbage now. But
right,
the
so
thing
just
was,
go replay it.
yeah. Well, now I'm gonna do it anyway. But when I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it on the PS4 because I bought the PS4 version. At the time, I had the PS3 version.
Yeah.
Not so great. PS3
you picked
version
up the PS4
is
version though, right?
yes, I did. So
Like $10 on sale like a couple weeks ago during
But-
E3.
but the PS3, if you try to go back to PS3, oh god, it's not.
No, I
it
know.
does. It's very fuzzy.
Mhm.
But yeah, PS4 definitely brings that quality right back up to its standards. But yeah, no, I'm excited for it. I think that it's great to see single player games thrive. I mean, I honestly looked at it a long time. I told Christian about it. He didn't even know what it was until I was like, no, you got to check out Last of Us. I didn't have a PlayStation 3, so I couldn't play it. But I always looked at how The Last of Us was. I wish it just kind of ended and they just stopped. Didn't make another one. They just went on and did another project, which I think was the plan. I think that was what they were going to do.
I mean,
but they just went back and did it. They just were like, all right. I mean, we don't got Uncharted anymore, so we got to make another thing. So they just
I think they'll
pulled
do
the
more
sequel on there.
Uncharted. I think the Lost Legacy proved that they can do it without Drake.
Probably, but
Because
I
Chloe's a
think
badass.
why-
Chloe and Nadine. If you haven't played Lost Legacy, you need to play Lost Legacy, especially if you like the Uncharted games. It's so good.
yeah,
Nadine and Chloe, their little chemistry, or lack of chemistry, it's really good.
good.
Sorry, side note, but yeah.
Did you have anything else for PlayStation?
Just The Last of Us. Oh yeah, I had The Last of Us 2, and then I also had, what was it, Ghost of Tsushima,
Yeah, the
the samurai
grapple hook
one.
samurai guy. Yeah,
God, that game looked good. The game looked gorgeous. It's all that environment is one of the best looking environments I've seen. Everything is moving.
yes.
Branches, leaves, everything is moving, and it's gorgeous. Combat looks nice and tight. I like that I like the
Toy like a toy guy.
Yeah,
I like that the UI is minimal, and I think the combat, it looks very much like you're watching an old samurai movie,
yeah. I definitely got that vibe.
and I'm already for it. I want more. Oh, and apparently that trailer that they showed is a side quest or a side mission. That's not story.
All right,
So, yeah.
there's got to be a hub somewhere.
I have no like a town.
Yeah, like Tomb Raider. It's like Tomb Raider hub.
But
yeah.
that was my last one, was Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay. I had a Beat Saber. This game is out on PC already, but it's coming to PSVR. It's like a combination of Star Wars and Guitar Hero, so it's fucking awesome.
Dude, I've seen people play it on YouTube.
yeah,
It looks
wait.
insane.
Can't wait. And then the last one is I had a Control, which is made by my boys over there at Remedy. Love Remedy
That
games.
was the one with the female, right?
Yes, very Quantum Break-ish.
Yeah, I couldn't
Like, I was
remember.
like, what the hell is
remember
this?
the name of that? And yeah, I remember.
As soon as I saw the
that looked
like the
interesting.
first 10 seconds of that trailer, I was like, this is Remedy. This is clearly Remedy. Sure enough, right at the end. For those that don't know what Remedy is, Remedy are the guys who made Alan Wake. They also made Max Payne, all the way up to 3, right? I mean, that's the
Up
current
until-
one, or not 3, or
No.
did they make 3?
No, they made 1 and 2,
That's right. They didn't. Make
and
the
then
third
I
one.
think Rockstar
Yeah, 'cause-
made 3 because
then Microsoft teamed up with Remedy to make Alan Wake, sort of around that time.
yeah.
And then then they made Quantum Break, which I really like. I think it's very underrated. I think now it goes on sale for like $20, and I'm like, very worth it. I mean, if you love choose your own adventure story games, it was just confusing. People didn't understand. I was talking with Josh about this. Was like a friend of ours he was saying. That's the one that had the TV show, right? Like you watch the TV show and then you play the game. I'm like, no, the TV show was in the game. It was like, and he goes, oh, and I go, yeah. Anything you decided before like the chapter ended up in the show. It was like a cutscene but live action, and it like confused. He didn't even know at the time. I was like, no, this is how. Play it. It's good. It's on PC. It's on Xbox. Give it a shot. Give it a whirl. Someone fell.
Well, someone closed the door, and I don't know if that would be Rebecca's. She didn't send me a text that she was home, so
Like in here?
a car door.
Oh, I was like that. Okay. But yeah, that's the end of PlayStation. That's the end of everything.
Mm-mm.
No, you
No.
have another one.
Nintendo.
Nintendo. Oh, that's right. I forgot about them. I'm just joking. No, I did. I honestly did forget about that.
So I'll just start off. The Fire Emblem game. I love Fire Emblem. I'm
Okay.
excited for more Fire Emblem, especially one that I can play comfortably with my hands because I get cramps playing a DS. So,
If
You
only
cramps?
Quinn was here.
Yeah, he would
that?
talk about Fire Emblem
Yep.
a lot.
so I'm excited for Fire Emblem.
Okay.
I don't know much about it other than Fire Emblem's Fire
Okay.
Emblem.
Yeah, no,
You know?
because you don't have Rebecca has the DS. You do not have the DS.
Well, I mean, I play. I mean,
yeah, but I mean,
she-
like
yeah,
that's
I play
not
it, but like
your console.
Yeah.
You don't buy
mean-
games specifically to play on your.
Yeah,
okay, there
because
you go.
we bought her the Fire Emblem games, and I've played them, but like I can't play them for too long because my fingers cramp because the damn thing is so small.
Yeah.
So that's why I have a Pro controller because the Joy Cons do the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm excited for more Fire Emblem.
I am actually stoked for Nintendo.
Yeah, and I wonder why.
Yeah.
Smash, man.
Wow, you're jumping right into it. Huh?
Oh my god, I love
Okay.
Smash. So Smash is going to be pretty sweet. We're seeing a lot of the old characters come back from back in Melee on the GameCube.
Everything.
Yeah.
Coming back.
Just about, yeah. Lots of the old classic arenas coming back, both in the classic format and the Mega format. If you just want simple gameplay, we got Wolf coming back from Star Fox. We have lots of stuff. Even the Ice Climbers are coming back. There's
Pokemon Trader.
well,
coming back.
Pokemon Trainer is pretty much already there. That's just returning from the last game.
But a lot of people didn't think he was going to come back.
yeah.
Is the Wii Fit girl still in there?
She is.
Yes,
And Guy.
she's- and
But Guy was already in there too.
They
Right,
are
yeah,
updated as well. But
Are they
they're-
Yeah, they
Are
look.
they-
Their
are they
facial design is.
Are they gonna
updated.
re-release that amiibo? Because apparently I hear that's one of the hardest amiibos to get.
That's what. No,
Okay, buddy.
She is one of those characters though. A lot of people do like her.
There's also going to be a lot of changes with the Super Smash, where you have that special, super orb that you hit.
Then there's a
So there's no for any of the Star Fox games. They're no longer going to do the Lancaster. It's all going to be through the their ships that they have, and they'll do like a little run. Sonic is going to have his own. His ability is going to be sped up more, as if it needed to be sped up.
yeah.
Fucking Sonic.
Are they gonna add rabbits now?
Oh, dude.
Is there?
Just about time.
That might come soon. I know that's DLC. That's got to be DLC.
They
somewhere.
said you're gonna have so much fun playing. Everything's going to be streamlined to know how you're going to unlock certain things. It's going to be easy to find out what you have to do, which hasn't always been the case in the previous Smash games. But yeah, I'm super excited for it. Amiibos are going to carry over your previous amiibo, like
I didn't think they were gonna make more,
No,
like
they,
different ones.
no, like your file from the you don't
Yeah, but you
start
had
over.
to you have to have that amiibo though.
Yeah, you have
Or
to have
the
the amiibo.
lo-
To
or a
transfer
little-
over.
Right,
Yeah.
Or
it's
the
still gonna
little
transfer your
thing
file
that people would
over.
just
Yeah.
name.
You don't have
Yeah.
to you're not resetting your stats
Yeah,
essentially. So I'm pretty stoked about it. A few little fixes that they needed to make with with some of the characters, like Ryu. Now, whenever you jump over somebody, you will automatically face the character, like in the Street Fighter games.
It's,
Did not do
I
it
found
before.
that was weird that was a complication before.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right.
I mean, it's just one more button to push.
Yeah. No, I mean,
know.
no, but I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh,
like
I
that was
don't
a
know.
cause.
I
Yeah.
don't-
I didn't have a Wii U, so I don't.
Well, it doesn't
okay.
do that for all the characters, but Ryu will always face his opponent now.
Good,
So.
good.
Yeah, that's good.
That's what I had for Smash. Does
Okay.
anybody have anything else from Nintendo?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah. No, I have. Where is it? There's something. They went like rapid fire on like a whole bunch of games.
Yeah, they just
Oh yeah. Well, I'll just do this one. Pokemon Let's Go, Pikachu, and Eevee. I'm
yeah.
just excited to just see what Pokemon could do on the console, on the Switch, especially since we still don't know 100% what the hell's happening in that game. And they did like a little thing at the end, but like I wasn't. It was like very awkwardly like translated as well. There was the same guy talking in English, and then he would, after he was done, he would speak in Japanese because
Yeah.
it was simultaneously broadcasted over in Japan.
Yeah, I
It's just
feel
weird.
I feel like the game to me just looks like a high. It's like they took just Pokemon and Pokemon Go and just was like,
Well, the thing is though, is I guess like even if you have you can't transfer Pokemon into the game. Like you just
yes, you
have no. What I saw was they just go into the park and they're just in this area. You don't have them outside of the park.
No, they specifically said you can transfer.
You can play with those characters in the game because that's not what I heard.
They said you can transfer the Pokemon into the game from your previous games.
Wait, from
I think he's talking about Pokemon Go
Yeah.
into your game, from the Pokemon Go mobile app.
no,
into your
because what
game?
I heard was they have
I
a
have no
Go
idea.
Park, and that's where those characters go.
I have no idea.
Transfer from the Pokemon Go Park. Okay. And then there's so yeah, I guess Pikachu and Eevee will follow you everywhere. They kind of a re-thing of what Soul Silver and then also what Pokemon Yellow did. I don't know if every Pokemon can. I know. I saw in the trailer like you had a big giant Gengar following you, but I don't know if that's like some special thing.
Trailer.
It's interesting. Of like I don't know really how the game is going to be played because I haven't seen very many. I haven't seen like Pokemon battles or anything like that happening. So I don't know. I didn't watch the last keynote thing that they showed at the very end. So, but yeah, it comes out November 16th. So we'll see what happens then.
Cool.
Over there on the other end.
You
Oh. Octopath Traveler.
Okay.
Still don't. I know there's.
That's very you game. Did you download the demo?
No, because I don't want to know anything about it.
Oh. I don't think it has anything to do with the game.
I
think it's just
don't-
mechanically
I
you're
don't-
playing
I
the
don't
game.
care.
Okay,
I'm
because the
just-
first
I'm
one,
all in. So
the first demo was very much just like, here's the world, and
Right.
like experience the.
No.
This is what the art is
no,
going to be.
I
and
want to
stuff.
be. I want to be fresh,
Okay,
blind,
all right.
brand new baby boy playing that.
Brand new
game.
baby boy
All
playing
right.
playing
Yeah.
Octopath. Yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad they stuck with the name though.
So am I.
It's
Yeah,
it's a vomitable words, but or
Yeah.
letters, but there you go.
I mean, yeah, it's. I don't know. Yeah, I don't get it either, but I'm cool with it.
Okay.
So, and I'm excited for it. I mean, I love how it looks. It's Square Enix. It's traditional JRPG. I'm in.
What about you?
Mario Party also looked interesting. How you can connect other people's switches to it.
Yeah,
To
they're
another
definitely
game.
implementing new games like
Yeah.
that. So
So wait, do you can play that game on multiple switches on just one cartridge? Is that what that
I
is?
don't know that.
Oh, yeah.
But
Oh, then
there is.
I don't know.
It
the
was
thing
you
then.
they showed that the
yes,
switches can
yeah,
connect.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
Then
Yeah, like
no,
they
then you
sync up.
probably have to. Have
yeah.
your
I
cards
think
for
you
that.
have to have the same.
I think that's interesting.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I didn't know the Switch could do that.
Yeah, I didn't either.
So there's that.
It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
I always love a good Mario Party game.
God, I haven't played a Mario Party game since like the 64.
Oh man.
Same.
Are you talking
I
about
think
number
that's
4?
about the 64.
Oh, I didn't even play the 4th one. I think I only played up to 3.
No, I played the Wii one. I don't know what that one was. I played the
Oh.
Wii one because I rented it. That was when the Wii came out. But anyway,
rented it.
That
yeah, I
was
rented it at Hollywood Video.
I remember that.
Oh
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, but yeah, it looks good. I'll get it. October 5th, 18. There you go. Overcooked 2 was announced over there at the old Nintendo Treehouse thing.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we just started uploading the Nintendo Overcooked Let's Plays, David and I.
God,
and
those are a mess.
oh boy, they only get better.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm very excited. I think we'll give the Switch one a try.
Yeah.
Since this was announced at the Switch one. August 7th, so not too far away.
Oh, that's not
Nec-
even a. Yeah, that's really close.
2 months from now.
Yeah. No.
Almost a month away
yeah,
from now.
Almost
Yeah.
a month away. Yeah.
But yeah, I Overcooked 2. I guess now you can like pick things up and throw it, which you couldn't do in in this. You'll see that we'll be like hopping across and we're like these jump spins.
Yeah, you gotta like run. You gotta like run, stop, and let go.
Yeah, yeah.
Until it have it be like.
There were multiple times. Believe me, there's
God.
times where we both fall into
I-
depths. So
when-
this is now.
When
you
you're
can throw.
editing them and I start lighting the stoves on fire, if you could have like a little tally mark or a little tracker.
I don't know if I could keep
I
it
don't
on
know.
stream that long. But yeah, Overcooked 2. I think it's gonna be awesome. The Overcooked
It's
guys,
just
it was a
fun.
fun game.
It's just
So,
ridiculous.
Fun party
and fun.
game. So
Yeah.
anyway, David, last one.
Oh, I only have the 2.
Okay.
Same.
Okay. So what else? First off, shout out to Killer Queen Black. A lot of people this is an arcade game. A lot of people are 5v5 arcade game. I don't know very much about it. I just know a lot of people have been saying it that it's great. So I'm just gonna mention it because like I don't know what else to talk about, and I don't want it to be there. But I'll mention this one. Arena of Valor is a MOBA game. I think it's a mobile game too. I'm not. Yeah. But it is the first MOBA coming to the Switch because Smite's not on there. I don't know if it can even run on the Switch. But I'm excited. See a MOBA.
I think you could run Smite on the Switch.
Are you sure? It's a lot of high resolution stuff. Haha. But there's.
I mean, they downgraded Doom and all that.
Yeah, but you know,
so-
high res. They are not. You can't have
The
that.
thing is-
You can't be like, look how muddy this looks.
Well, no,
It's a high res game.
I think it would be fine. I think the Switch could handle it.
I mean, they're getting paladins, so they have paladins.
They have paladins.
Yeah. It's not free, but there you go.
I'm pretty confident that the Switch could handle Smite.
Yeah. Well, I'm curious to see a traditional MOBA
I
because
haven't
this
played
looks very
Smite
traditional
forever.
MOBA.
I keep wanting to like get back into Smite. But
I
then-
tried the other day,
but
and
then-
there's a lot of freaking gods now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but like, I just don't want to take the time to have to learn all the new gods
Yeah.
and all the new mechanics and all the changes. But it's the only MOBA that I've really have put any significant time into.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it.
But that's it. That is going to end E3 2018. Holy God, it was an hour and 48 minutes long, but you made it. We made it. Let's move on to the next topic.